Welcome back from the AviaDev Summit and a happy Ramadan Kareem to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. Welcome to Fly East Africa Weekly News Bulletin. I am Olive Winfred Nagawa and these are the headlines. Uganda Airlines make runs across Africa. Kenya Airways makes small losses in 2018. Ethiopian Airlines recognized by Changi Airport. And these are the news in details. Uganda Airlines makes rounds across Africa. The airline that is under revival and received its CRJ 900 on Tuesday, 23rd of April 2019 will commence operations around July. Uganda is privileged to be the CRJ 900 atmosphere cabin African launch customer, and this was to be showcased in cities in Africa. On the 24th of April, the aircraft was taken to Cape Town and showcased at the AviaDev Summit, and then it made stops in Kinshasa, Accra, and Lagos. Here are some of the photos and videos from Kojo when he met the Bombardier's Vice President Jean-Paul Bitan.
This aircraft, the uniqueness of this aircraft is the fact that it's an aircraft that comes from the business aircraft DNA. So the aircraft by itself, it's a business aircraft that has been, how can I say, copy-paste to commercial aviation. The aircraft is totally self-sufficient, can land and operate by itself using its own stairs, having accessible cargo compartment from the ramp is at man's height, so we can just simply open the underbelly. We can load the aircraft, unload the aircraft. The only thing that is required is a stair, but at worst we can just carry in the belly a ladder, and we can even access to the cargo compartment. So the uniqueness of the aircraft is that it's meant to be very adaptable to very basic airport infrastructure. Being totally self-sufficient, you have the APU on board. It's a cabin that can be very adaptable to a single class configuration up into a dual class configuration like the one that Uganda has selected, and it gives the right compromise between the number of seats, the range. It gives almost 4 hours range. So if you look at a destination, if you're here in Accra and then you're looking at a map, you can go Dakar on one side, you can even go to East Africa on the other side, and not far of reaching Maghreb on the north. So it gives, for the best economics of the aircraft, you can reach a very interesting customer base. If you look around Accra, you have more. In the range of that aircraft, you have more than 400 million people living. This is huge. So if you play well in terms of planning and play with the frequency that aircraft can give because of the flexibility of the operation, it makes it a unique platform to grab profitability for the airline because the aircraft is cheap to operate.
Azerbaijan to start flights to Cairo. Azerbaijan Airlines will operate a weekly flight from Baku to Cairo. The airline will operate the route from 8th June to 17th of September every Saturday. An Embraer E190 with a seating capacity of 106 seats will be deployed to serve the new route. The aircraft will depart Baku at 11 local time and arrive in Cairo at 12:45 local time. The return flight will leave Cairo at 1:15 p.m. local time and arrive at Baku at 7:15 local time. ANAC and AIGF organized for better management of aeronautical frequencies. On 30th April 2019, a memorandum of understanding was signed between the National Civil Aviation Authority and the Ivorian Agency of Radio Frequency Management for better frequency management for air navigation. Our two structures reaffirm today the strategic choice of an optimal, transparent, effective and efficient management of the radio frequency spectrum in compliance with regulatory framework commented by the Director General of the AIGF, Mr. Jacob. The AIGF is a regulator of aeronautic frequencies in Ivory Coast. One of its missions is to ensure good planning, allocation and control of frequencies by ensuring the needs and administrations and signing authorities. It should be noted that without frequency there is no aviation, both in terms of aircraft guidance and meteorological assistance. This means that the ANAC has a special relationship with the entity that manages frequencies in Cote d'Ivoire, including AIGF, said Sinalei Sulu, the Director General, ANAC. This agreement comes as ANAC prepares for an audit by Cairo to be held in June. Kenya Airways makes more losses in 2018. On 30th April 2019, Kenya's national carrier announced the 2018 financial year performance. The welcoming remarks were made by the group chairman, Michael Joseph. He summarized the airline's performance by saying that 2018 was a challenging year for KQ. However, the airline saw growth in passenger numbers. The airline experienced growth revenue, increase in costs and losses. Editorial report compiled by Matthias Okolimong is available on our YouTube channel. Air Zimbabwe receives the Embraer E145 in an effort to revive Zimbabwe's national carrier. On 1st May, the airline received a 55-seater aircraft. The Embraer aircraft will become the airline's second aircraft, and the other is a Boeing 767-200ER. The arrival of the aircraft comes at a time when the only aircraft operated by the airline is undergoing repair and maintenance because of the incident that happened on a flight from Johannesburg to Harare. The aircraft experienced malfunction failure on one of its engines. The airline landed safely with no casualties. Air Zimbabwe is currently continuing operations with a Boeing 737-500 leased from Africa Charter Airlines. The rest of Air Zimbabwe fleet, another Boeing 767-200, 2 Airbus 320-200s, 3 Boeing 737-200 and 2 MA-60, all inactive. Ethiopian Airlines recognized by Changi Airport. At a ceremony held at Joel Changi Airport, Changi Airport Group celebrated another year of great airline partnership. The airport annually awards airlines for their contributions towards growing and strengthening Changi Airport as a hub for both passengers and cargo. Ethiopian Airlines were awarded for top airlines by absolute passenger growth for Middle East and Africa region. Ethiopian Airlines operates 5 flights per week from Addis Ababa to Changi Airport using the Dreamliner. Ethiopian Airlines is a member of the Star Alliance. Other African airlines that fly to Changi Airport include Egypt Air, Air Mauritius, South African Airways, Royal Air, Morocco. Ethiopian Airlines increased flights to Geneva with effect from the 15th of June 2019. The Pan-African Airline will increase its flights to the Swiss capital, Geneva. The flights will be increased 4 times a week from previous 3 that the airline operates using a Dreamliner. The route was launched in June 2018. An increase in frequencies is a good sign of route growth. Once again, I would like to wish our Muslim friends a happy Ramadan Kareem. Thank you for watching our weekly news bulletin. I am Olive Winfred Nagawa. Catch you next time. Follow us on all our social media platforms.
Avia Africa is the premier forum dedicated to developing connectivity to, from and within the African continent. Join us this April and help us advance Africa's connectivity.